Another questionable water. Another questionable water source. We had some standing water here. We're gonna take a scoop out of it. I'm gonna scoop it, filter it, drink it. All right. What could possibly go wrong? Oh boy. Hey, Spa. All right, PCT day 20. And just crossed the 300-mile marker. That was cool. So we're at the end of tomorrow. We'll probably be averaging somewhere around, I don't know, 110 miles a week. It's not bad. All right, day 21. This is the Deep Creek Hot Spring. Pretty legit spot. That pool right there. Water temp's about 90 degrees. And we're off. First thing, it's about 7 in the morning. So it was nice. We got a nice little soak last night. A decent tent spot. And we're on the trail. We're about 34 miles out from El Cajon Pass, or Cajon Pass, not El Cajon Pass. And I think we're gonna make it there today. But you never know. 22 miles yesterday. We're about 309 miles in. Probably crack 330 today. For the first 3 weeks. It's pretty legit. And all right, I'm off the trail. I need a shave and a shower. I need to get hiking. All right, it's a beautiful morning. A little chilly, but we're gonna walk all day. All right. Have a fantastic day. Peace. Alright, so once we hit the 15 freeway, looking like probably tomorrow morning-ish, maybe lunch, we'll be done with section C of the Southern California portion of the PCT, which is 700 miles. 702 to be exact. But in the distance there is Wrightwood. So it's kind of cruisy until we get there, which is nice. The last couple of days have not been a whole lot of elevation gain, thankfully, and the weather's been cool. So we'll be leaving this, kind of see the bottom down there. There's a nice deep creek running down the entire length of this canyon. It's beautiful. Not my favorite section, but my favorite as far as ease of trail miles and plenty of water. So not the most picturesque, kind of dry and bouldery in spots. There's some fire damage back there, but beautiful in its own way, like all the past sections have been. And yeah, zero thoughts of quitting, in case you're wondering. We're about 315 miles in. We're almost there. Stayed at the Silver Lake campground, which is about a mile off the trail, and got a camp spot. There's a hike and bike camping area, so there's a couple other PCT hikers there. And so as soon as I checked in at the main gate, took a photo of the local pizza joint, phone number and menu, and by the time I got to my camp and set up, I had some pizza and beer delivered. That was sick. So we're sitting outside of McDonald's. This is all the PCT hikers. We're huddled outside of McDonald's. These guys are in the dirt. They're sitting. There's Paul. Paul works hard. Sitting in the dirt. Ruta, at least sitting on a pad.
She's got more class than you.
Quiet man next there. He's in the dirt, straight dirt. These guys are so ultralight they don't even carry a pad. Dirt.
He's 2 ounces, man.
Okay, he's comfy. He's comfy. He's been on the trail for like 4 days apparently. He's at mile 360. Some of these kids, man. We got
90 miles.
We got the master class over here. Me and Paul for sure.
Quiet man.
We're old. All right, day 23. Beautiful start to the morning. Look at that sunrise. Had a great camp spot last night. And we're pushing into Wrightwood, California today. We have about 19 and a half miles. And about 4,000 feet of elevation gain. So that's gonna be slow going. Not only that, there's no water. So we have to carry 19 miles worth of water. So all that equates to a bright and early start. It's nice and cool. It's actually cold. And so we don't need to suck up as much water as we would if it was hot in the middle of the day. So a little strategery here. And can't wait to get to the next stop. Maybe we'll sleep in a real bed. Who knows? Day 23, Pacific Crest Trail. We're over 350 miles in. And I got another gear in my legs the last 4 or 5 days. So I think we're now our average over, I think, week 3 was actually the last 5 days, 4 or 5 days, we're well over 100 miles. This is day 5, and it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. So it's amazing how after about 3 weeks, you'd think after 3 weeks and over 300 miles, you'd think that you'd just be crawling by now. But it's quite the opposite. We had a really fun day yesterday. We ended up hiking around 20 miles, probably did over 2,000 foot of elevation gain. Hung out outside of McDonald's for about 3 hours, sitting in the dirt and on the concrete and moving in and out of the shade. Anyway, miles are now becoming a lot easier despite the terrain. For example, right now I'm going up a rather steep incline, and I can keep a pace rather quick that I'm not even breathing hard. So your fitness level goes way up around the 3-week point, I would say. 2.5 weeks in. If you can avoid injuries and crazy blisters, then I can see the next few hundred miles will go by rather quickly. Sierras will probably be slow for a couple reasons. Very steep, But I also plan on taking my time through there because it's probably the most beautiful section of the trail. And get you the 15 freeway, Cajon Pass in the very background there. And then through Oregon and sections of Northern California, I think we'll probably be putting in some big miles. Then the game is to avoid the snow in Washington. So just an update, averaging around 23 miles a day over the last week or so. Crushing it. All right, we're in the final 1,000-foot climb for our little section in the Wrightwood, and the views are spectacular. Now, you do see the gray clouds there? That's a wild card. We'll see what happens. Do those look like rain clouds to you? In Wrightwood, and it's snowing.